Like you said, the gunfights are going to be the key factors here, Des. As Rise looks to move in, I'm not sure if he's aware of the mirror. No, Forest nice and easy. Rise not pre-firing around that corner, and he might just rue that fact as it brings us back to a 4v4. Maya manages to get one. Dots in on the action as well.
Jesus, Maya.
Lost along the way. Maya heard what you said, Des, and does not want to be looked at as a bottom-rated player in this team.
Incredible entry stats, incredible plant stats throughout the year in NAL, changing roles and still shining, but can do nothing as Maya closes a 4K.
A good chunk of damage there, but he continues fighting and will give up his life ultimately.
There they are.
And Dots managed to come in, 45 seconds left to go.
There's only really the ace that can help out with that as well. But what do you need when Lobin's popping off with a 3K in the round? Clearly he said to Maya, I see that 4K on the ace. Give me that operator. I'm getting 3 for myself. Iconic rope wrapping around below here, trying to see what he can do. But can he win even out 1v1 here? He can get the one, but cannot get the next. Dash with the close down. This is a bit of a concern because for ASTRALIS, let's not forget, they are on the downstairs site. And Dash is just roping his way through here, finds one. Still has the EE1D in back pocket as well. If they want to try and find another, Forest catching Rise on the fadeaway. Really can't get much done in this game. 0 and 3 across these first 3 rounds.
Dots knows there's nowhere for the Capcan to go, but he doesn't want to overcommit himself. He's got the laser gate in front of him, making it difficult. Iconic is going to be taken out. There's a world where it's a 2v1, but no. Shuttle manages to support Forest and gets the kill onto Dots, but effectively, Forest has been down. It's a 1v1 now, Des.
They've got the E1D as well. They've got time here. We'll finish off that final kill. They'll know exactly what's going on. There we go. Information provided. Good bit of discipline as Shuttle's going to leg it towards site. And look at the chase being given. Dash didn't want to let him get away.
There's an awful lot of time for him to play with, and he could try to manipulate a situation. He doesn't have any E1D scans available.
Oh, no!
But he manages to find the long angle.
Second EMP comes through, wall is open. This surely is where Lobin goes, in he goes. He relishes in the chaos, but there's no one to be found as they've already backed away. Good few movements coming out, finds one. Is he aware about top black though, as 2 have come pushing up behind them? If he gets a couple of kills there, that can be all his team need to get a plant down.
He's definitely aware. He's taken the pre-fire, but Iconic comes in with a big headshot. J9O's on a flank here. I'm not sure whether Lost One are aware of his position or not, and it could be a big problem, but Rise manages to take down Iconic. 3 versus 2 now. Big denial from J9O underneath. Rise moves around, gets his freebie from behind. 2 versus 1, it's looking good for Lost One here. Plant will be confirmed. Maya with the final kill. Great game on Skyscraper. Lost One have managed to get themselves established inside of the map. I'm not sure they're aware of Iconic flanking up the black stairs though.
Here we go, finds one as well. It's Lobin to go down. What a player to find as well, given his start to this game. Into a second, ASTRALIS finally showing some signs of life. They get the crossing towards box, and Maya almost goes down. Down to about 60 HP here as Shuttle gets another as well. Looks like finally ASTRALIS have woken up. Just a couple more kills to collect, and they'll have their first. Great swing comes out. Iconic chose violence here in round 5.
Has a little look at the default, sees it's not being watched, so chooses to leave it. And will be challenged immediately in Dragon. Closed out. And that is ASTRALIS getting their first round.
Really interesting that you've got Lobin being the one to drone Maya all the way through the building here, and they have got there a great nade coming out of Dots. I think he self-droned that one earlier, actually. Potentially almost a second coming in. Maya just flicks onto the head and finds another. Where are you going? Because you ain't going nowhere. Oh my God. A 3K in the round. Shuttle left standing. Finally gets a little bit of revenge on Maya, but in doing so gives himself away. And here come Lost One. Lobin and Maya are dominating this game.
They're absolutely all over it. Sort of hurt makers taken out of things for Lost One here, leaving them in a 2 versus 4 effectively, as Dots will be finished off by Iconic.
Going pretty big here as well. 2K for himself in the round, chasing himself. It's wrap around the roses, and finally they find the kill, but Rise is left all alone here against an onslaught of 3 members on the other side. Tries to find something, but J9O is just better. Iconic again with the entry, really waking up here as well, coming up to 8 and 5. Almost about... Go.
Oh,
Swing.
I thought he had it.
Well, it shuttled him. 2 of them, in fact, scattered quite far across, and now Dash is coming up on the flank. Are they even aware of this? Oh, drops the hat just in time, but there's a frost mat waiting. It's a trade coming in. A second one for Rise, though, gives the numbers advantage over to Lost One.
But he's just very aware of that verticality up above him. He's just going to hold on to that angle for the time being. I think Lost One are happy to wait here. Maya comes down the stairs. Could it be that man again? Gets 1, gets 2, closes out the round. round.
Trying to get nades in from below, I think, but they are now out of nades. All 4 consumed. It doesn't stop Spit, though. Gunning through a player. Maya gets the trade back on the other side. Up to 12 and 4. What a game he's having so far, as we've said now already quite a few times. Iconic being taken down by Rise as well. There's one at top black. It's a 3v2. But here comes the slaughter. Maya finds one. Lucky not to find a second there as well. 2v2.
Maya's at this point potentially just going to completely shut them down at the top of Black Stairs. They've had no answer to him. He's been using multiple angles. Nobody can stop him right now. Maya the Machine takes down Forest and leaves us in a 2 versus 1. It's all over, and it's that man once again. Maya the Machine just keeps on crushing everyone in front of him, and that is Lost One taking map 1 in rapid time. Yeah, Dots was trying to get a little bit aggressive there. He was coming up Laundry Stairs when he got picked off. Forest managing to find the kill onto Rise, and I tell you what, at this rate, it wouldn't surprise me if Astralis are able to return a big score of their own. They're all over Lost One at the minute. They're absolutely swarming like ants over that side. And so it is a little bit one-dimensional at the minute.
A little bit. And Iconic's just going to find himself an absolute freebie as Dash walks in looking completely the wrong way. Loban looking to peel at the back here on the back stairs. Does he know about Shuttle? Do they know about him? Finds one. There's one more here as well. He'll find the second. Gets the down, but can't quite finish it off. Maybe a little bit nervous there about one more, but gets the shot regardless, just as Forest rounds over the top of the roof.
As I'd said, it was all very much stacking up towards Master, but Loban, he's going to get himself back in through those rotations that have been opened. I think he knows that Iconic was on his tail, so he's just going to get himself back to some safety there. He'll take his gunfights. We know that Loban won't back down. He keeps trying. Half health. He's going for this.
That is ludicrous. Drone's basically all gone as well for the side of Astralis here. So attacking in largely blind here. Ironically, less so for the Warden, who pops that gadget on. Rise coming in for a fight on towards Elbow. One comes in. Can he get a second? Yes, he does. A double finish down as well. And that is the assault coming in from the east. Slaughtered. Everywhere's been slaughtered, Tim. They've absolutely wiped them out there.
He's going to get onto the Yokai drones and be feeding information, but Iconic manages to find Dash, and that is a good start for Astralis. Still plenty of time left here, but completely unaware of the man in Attic. Dots, he comes in as well. J90 with the trade, and that leaves us now 3 versus 2.
J90's in a real good power spot here as well. They've run out of ammo together, I think. No! Maya's quicker to on the draw of the pistol. Gets the shutdown onto Shuttle.
J90 up at the top of White Stairs. They know exactly where he is now. That's the problem that he's going to face. Pops a Goyo canister as well. Too easy for Loban as he moves around, finds him. Loban's been challenged a few times now from the top floor of T3 and from the horizontal as well. Somehow maintains his life. Maya, Dash get into 4 versus 3, even though Shuttle did manage to open things up. One of those was a trade onto the ace. And at this point, Astralis are now chasing things, trying to find those kills and level things up, and that's exactly what Iconic does. But Maya is there once again. How many times are we going to say those words? Stairs. Forest is going to be heading up those stairs, but could find himself coming face to face with Dash, who may well get both here. But no, Iconic somehow finds the kill, but shut down in a trade by Maya.
Maya on course for a 4K here. Another big round potentially coming in. I'm sure that Forest knows about the man off towards the one side. Swings in and finds it. It's down to a 1 versus 1. Dots is tucked in behind the beds here as well. I don't know if Forest knows, but he's going to push him and try and find him. Oh my God, Forest! What a flick on towards Dots and gives Astralis a round they so sorely need.
I like this. It's multifaceted. We've got the blitz coming in. Hopefully going to make an impact here. Loban manages to get one, but Shuttle finds another. Forest on the blitz, doing his job. And there it goes. Shuttle 3K in the round, leaving us now 4v1. Astralis level things up 3-all at the half. The ceiling above him is slowly disappearing as well, and he will get caught out before he can get back to sight. That's a big opener for Maya.
Loban will take the firefight here. I'm guessing not, waiting for support to come through. Support is here. There's 2 of them pushing in, and Dash comes in to clean up after Loban. 2 kills for Lost One, make it a 3rd. They're just smashing them to pieces here, Tim.
And the push will start coming soon.
Little bit nervy about it. I know they're quite low on drones overall is the thing, right? They haven't got tons of information, and Maya comes in. What has been in his breakfast today? Up to 9 and 3. Dash with the close. It's a flawless round for Lost One.
And then went up and got a good run going from Dorms. After that, Forest looking for an opener, but he's going to get it in a roundabout way. Mate, it's been an absolute pleasure to be back.
I've missed the sight of your bald head.
I'm sure you have.
An awful lot. No, it has been a lot of fun. Getting excited about getting excited about games together is a delight when it's in person, my friend. Forest having a delight of his own. Loban taken down, but 2 quick kills.
What?
Lost One. Yeah, as Tim says, but in less emphatic ways. What?
30 seconds left to go. Maya's going to be pushing into... Oh, doesn't manage to get the kill, and I think Astralis might just have held on here, Des.
I don't know.
All up to Rise, he's got to get himself inside. 19 seconds left to go. He knows that there's one on either side. Astralis have played this really well. They've just split themselves up, and that's not actually a bad shout. He just forces them out, but there's the shotgun.
You hear the pull of the grenade pin as they try to toss one down here. Might do a little bit of work, but no, there's yet another magnet. Catches out another. In comes the March. Iconic into a second. Refuses to be silenced, and I say that as just his foot in the dirt. Go figure. Real cast the curse for you.
At this point, they're probably going to have to pay for kills or no. I just noticed it is down in electrical, so it is possible. But honestly, the Wamai of Spiff has done a real job. He gets shut down though, 2v1. What a turnaround. There's an opportunity. It's 1v1, 7 seconds. You got to go for the kill. He's got the pistol out. It's low health. And J9O able to close it out. A little ring around the roses there. The book over there for the longest time, Dots has been on rappel. They've not been able to catch anything out. Spiff's going to step out and take a shot at him. There's damage done in either direction. It's fairly even, but the Finker boost comes in and gets Dots back up a little bit before he gets slammed down by the Jaeger. And there's a second, a third for Astralis.
They've got one down in the form of Iconic, but that's a small slither of what they're going to need to win this round. And they got so baited by the down player, they basically lost the round. Well done. Feels like 6 and 4 is inevitable at this point. Nothing Lobin can do, obviously, in a 1 versus 5. The rest of it's going to be a forced point, but it feels like Astralis have got all the tools they need here to hold on. A C4 into the smoke. A second one comes out. Astralis have battled their way back in. We'll go into map 3, Tim.
The momentum feels like it's really shifted in those last few rounds. Maya taking a few pot shots at Gadgetry. There! Spins beautifully and finds the head of Spiff. What a play from Maya to keep hold of CCTV. Rise steps out, manages to get one onto Forest. There is a quick trade. Shuttle finding Lobin.
Down goes one as J9O finds Rise into a 3 versus 3. We've got 40 seconds still to play, and Maya is under threat here as well. Is he aware that a player has got inside? I'm not sure that he does, but he's being pressed in from both sides. Can do nothing about it.
And it didn't pay dividends. Wasn't ready for the fight. Dash moves across. Isn't aware. Doesn't find the man as J9O steps out in Archives. Not playing supporting anyway, really, but what he is doing is supporting everybody else on his team by going in and getting into fights with them. He never leaves anybody on their own in a gunfight. Dash is going to take down Lobin, and so that might just leave his teammates a little more alone as Spiff it is who manages to find Lobin. Iconic goes down in the mix there. Forest getting challenged underneath, but just managed to find Dash.
Although they play an awful lot of ball, and maybe just too many angles exposing him here, and his risky playstyle to being shut down. Maya almost being taken out here too, down to 5 HP, but takes Spiff away in the process. And there it is. This is what I mean about the number of angles on this map are just insane. Like, so much can be opened up. Looks like once again Astralis are going to win.
The best way to do it, and it sounds sort of obvious, but the best way to do it is to keep the attackers out of the map, because once they get into it, like you say, there's so many different angles. J9O able to step in and get that final kill there. He's got Iconic in support as well. Dash is at the bottom. This is going to be a freebie. No, it's not. What a kill from Spiff there. This is looking so good for Astralis right now. It's running away from Lost One quickly.
They're going to get one back as well, but Rise has at least got one here. Maya into a second, but Forest steps in. He's going absolutely nuclear in these first few rounds. Maya left alone, finds one of the drop spins for a second, but can't find his man. Down to a slither of HP, J9O rounds it out. Astralis have got 3 rounds on the bat, Tim.
We're going to have the nade going in from Iconic. Forest will actually be downed. He's going to be finished off as well, but the trade comes in. It was Dash that got the kill. Dots that gets taken out. Leaves us in a 4 versus 4, but look at this aggression coming along from Iconic. Manages to find the kill as well. Brilliant play from him.
Unbelievable step forward as well with real pace behind the EE1D. Looks for this trade but can't find Dash before he slips away. Now surely must know, and he does know, but Lobin's that little bit better. They can't easily break them out of their hold inside of here. Here comes the step forward as J9O can get in behind the bomb chassis and get the plant down. It could have changed everything, but by the looks of it, Lost One are going to hold on. They're going to get themselves the first round in the game unless Spiff can pop off, but Lobin has dropped away. This one's done and dusted. Lost One are finally on the board.
And they're not sort of desperate. There's a breaching charge, Des. I hope they don't run out.
1 of 12. 1 of 12.
We've got kills going in either direction. J9O picking up the latest one onto Lobin. There comes in another one for Iconic, 4 versus 2.
No, absolutely not. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, you see his foot, you see the toe, you see the toe. Gets the spray and almost dies in response as well. Rise taking a shot back. The shuttle's still going. Maya brings at least one back to give the team hope, but with 3 still standing for the side of Astralis, it feels like this one might be a bit of a battle to win.
Especially when another is going to get cut down. It's all up to Maya inside of sight.
No response to come coming here. This should be an easy plan.
Yep, can just get in behind the bookcase on the left-hand side as he goes.
Oh no, what?
Maya finding an unreal shot across sight. Astralis almost letting it slip. Spiff is in a position to potentially drop down into sight. He's going to send a drone in for the time being. How are Lost One not picking up on these drones? They're coming down, they're not shooting them out. They are ready for the fight, but in comes a second. Spiff manages to get that one. They don't have diffuser in hand at the minute. It's 3 versus 2. Lost One are holding on pretty well as Rise manages to get one. 2v2. Top floor has been retaken. Could be a big problem.
It's all fell apart. They've been hit on the flank here and Lost One, whether by hook or by crook, have got themselves up to 2 rounds in the half. Now they've got to show us what they can do on the attack.
Certainly is. There's still that battle going on break door. Somebody's going to have to take a move, and it's going to have to be the attacker. It ultimately is. Rise steps forward. J9O manages to get the kill. Dots gets one onto Forest. And we find ourselves with Lost One pushing in, getting aggressive and getting kills here. 4 versus 2. All of a sudden, Iconic moves back into sight, gets one. Can he find himself anymore? He's going to need to. It's 3 versus 2. What a shot from J9O. It looked like Iconic for a second, but it wasn't. But they've somehow leveled it up. Diffuser is in Maya's hands, but, oh, just looking away at the wrong time there. J9O Iconic shut down by Dash.
And they get one down. Do they know about this player sat inside of office though? Because Forest, he is ratting out for all his worth right now. And in comes the round, but Dots finds the shot. Down he goes. 4v3 for Lost One.
Iconic's going to stick around for the time being. Gets a challenge. Surely now is the time to drop the hatch. Yes, goes down along with the flashbang, but Shuttle, he's not so lucky. Doesn't manage to get away.
I mean, Lost One here with 40 seconds on the clock must know that there are 2 players inside. Dots is in. Surely he saw his head behind these server racks. He must have seen him. Can't have missed it. He's got the right sort of idea, but nothing with which to push him. Must be calling for help at this point, but doesn't know which side he's on. Left side over towards the right, but there comes the assist that he needs. It's a closeout for Lost One and Tim. They've drawn us all square.
This is looking pretty good for Lost One right now. They're starting to run over Astralis. The opportunity is there, yes. Rise manages to find Iconic. 5 versus 3.
Oh, almost a shot coming in, but Maya gets away with it first, finds the kill. That tactical timeout, apparently not doing all that much. Spiff gets one back, but it feels like a fool's errand, and a fool's errand it proves to be.
It looks like Spiff's going to be coming up on the back of somebody here. No, it was a free opportunity. Almost misses it, but still manages to find that kill with the spear. That's Dash going down. Now 5 versus 2 as Forest gets one. J9O gets one. And this is the turnaround they were looking for after the tactical timeout. Maya, he manages to find Iconic, but surely it's going to be a meaningless kill at this point. It's going to be nothing more than stat padding as Spiff is sat there waiting, has a look, gets the kill, and that is going to be the Thunderbird.
Here we go, the 2 players, or actually 2 players sat inside a fountain, but it was just the one. Sorry, it's Dash to walk in and get the entry. Spiff finding Lobin, 3 and 9 in the game, needs to make himself heard, but Rise steps up big. 4v3 for Lost One.
He will be loud when he moves, and I think that they are well aware. They're going for the kill. Shuttle somehow manages to get one and drop away. Gets away with his life. That's a steal for Astralis. He certainly would. Spiff's going to take half health damage there, and that's going to leave him down at about 50, but it doesn't stop him from finding a kill as Dots tries to drop into sight, and it's looking at the minute like it could be Astralis taking this. 15 seconds left to go. There's army of J9O taking a lot of damage there. They're having to rush, and they're getting punished for it. And there is their punishment. Astralis. They could use a nade, you know, to deal with that position, but it's not something they're going to be able to do. They've had to work around it.
Got Maya as well.
Manages to get Maya. There's a second. J9O onto Dots, and it's looking like it could be over for Lost One. It's 4 versus 2, 3 versus 2 as the Latam team managed to fight back.
Shuttle, though, has got the side swipe. Do they know about the player? Dash finds one. Shuttle gives himself away. Lobin, what a round to make yourself known. Shuttle's left in a 1v2. We've criticised him. We've criticised them all, but Lost One send us into overtime. 35 seconds to play, and you can see them just like circling like vultures here, waiting for the invitation, but J9O finds Dots. That's the kind of reverse kill that you want. You've now got Rise at the window, looking for a challenge himself. We've got one inside the site. It's Maya in. He's got to win the 1 versus 1. Of course he does. They've got the cross cover, but J9O finds one. Maya has to win this 1 versus 2, and he does not have vertical control.
He does not. It's been retaken by Astralis. They can play onto the hatch. They've got the wall up, and it's going to be very difficult for him to find a plant spot. Look at the cover behind the bomb chassis of the castle of J90. He's going in for the kill. He's got an opportunity to put this down. I'm not sure that there's going to be a vertical angle. Forest is moving across. Can he find him? Yes, he has to stay on the
There we go.
Forest plays that absolutely beautifully. Wanting them to play into their angles, the E1D does go off as Shuttle tries to get in.
Second as well.
Story's taken down. This is all up to a bit of a Hail Mary play here as Forest just dives inside a site and starts looking for kills, but Lobin takes down J90, and with 25 seconds left to go, it's very unlikely, I think, that Forest turns this around. He manages to find one. He's downed another. It's 1v2.
It feels like a tall order, an impossible task. He doesn't even have the diffuser, so he's got to go for kills. Sees one, loses a bit of HP, but the mirror has dipped away. Dots is hightailing it, wants to keep himself alive, does just that. Stands up towards the right, gives Rise a little bit of cover on the march through. Forest gets first blood, Dots goes down, it's Maya second.
That is an absolutely huge double to kick things off for Astralis, but the kills keep rolling, Des, and it's 2 versus 3. Dash is thinking about heading in towards site, but he needs to take out the utility before he does.
He's got to find these kills as well. These 1v1s that are lining up are so critical. Lobin hunts down J90, Shuttle and Forest. A C4 in back pocket. It could be the one of destiny or it can be the one of disaster. Round of the corner, misses the man to his right, and they've won it out! Astralis move through to the next round.
Lost One's dreams are ended on border. They will exit the tournament, and Astralis live to fight another day. Both teams absolutely laying everything on the